Okay, number one, find the area and circumference of a circle in terms of pi. So 3 lines of work, area equals r squared pi, area equals 9 squared pi, area equals 81 pi inches squared. And circumference equals diameter times pi, or 2 pi r. Circumference equals 18 pi inches. So circumference is in inches, area is in inches squared. Number 2, find the surface area and volume. So I'm going to do surface area first. So surface area equals LA plus B. So the big B is the area of the base. So lateral area is 1/2 LP for a pyramid. So lateral area is 1/2 times L. So L I'm actually going to draw in. This is L. The red part is. This has to be 2.5. So you're going to have to do the Pythagorean theorem. So it's going to be 2.5 squared plus 6 squared equals L squared. So L is the square root of 42.25. It's the square root of 42.25. And then your perimeter, your P, is 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3. So it's 16. So your lateral area is 1/2 of 16 is 8, so it's 8 root 42.25. So surface area equals 8 root 42.25 plus the area of the base. So the area of the base is a rectangle, so it's 5 times 3, which is 15. So your surface area, you're going to plug this in, and I'm going to round the nearest tenth. Turned out to be exactly 67, because the square root of 42.25 was 6.5. So it's 67 centimeters squared. And then I'm going to do the volume equals of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Volume is 1/3, the area of the base is 15, and the height is 6. So it's 30 centimeters cubed. Okay, number 3, find the volume and surface area. So this is a sphere with a radius of 4. So I do volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. 4/3 pi 4 cubed. And then you can go ahead and simplify it and write it in terms of pi. And then my surface area, and make sure you put volume as centimeters cubed. And my surface area is 4 pi r squared, so it's 4 pi times 4 squared, so 4 times 4 squared is 64, so surface area is 64 pi centimeters squared. That's in terms of pi. And then number 4, find the volume and surface area. This is a prism. So the volume is area of the base times the height. So you have a circle. So the area of the base is going to be 1 squared pi. So it's just going to be pi, because the radius is 1. So it's going to be pi times 6. So the volume is 6 pi units cubed. The surface area is LA plus 2B, because there's 2 bases. The lateral area is the perimeter times the height. So the perimeter of this circle is the circumference. So the perimeter is 2 pi and the height 6. So lateral area is 12 pi units squared. So I'm going to do 12 pi plus 2, and the area of the base, already did that, is pi. So 12 pi's plus 2 pi's is 14 pi units squared. And number 5, find the volume and surface area. So volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height, because it's a cone. So volume equals 1/3 the area of the base. The radius is 1.5, so it's going to be 1.5 squared pi times the height, which is 5. So you can put that all in your calculator. This is not to the 5th power, it's just times 5. And surface area is lateral area plus the area of one base. The lateral area is 1/2 slant height p. So 1/2 the slant height. This is 5. So the slant height's going to be 3 squared plus 5 squared, and take the square root of that. So it's going to be 9 plus 25 is 34, so it's a square root of 34. Times the perimeter of the base is the circumference, so it's 3 pi. So you're going to put that all in, and then add the area of the base. The area of the base is 1.5 squared pi. Okay, the number 6. Describe the vector as an ordered pair. So an ordered pair is x, y. So you want to go to the tip of here, and we want to have an x coordinate and a y coordinate. So what you do is you drop down a 90-degree angle to the x-axis. So I have a right triangle, the hypotenuse is 7, and this angle right here has to be 49. So I want to figure out the x and the y. So to figure out the x, you're going to do the cosine. So it's going to be the cosine of 49. So the x is going to be the cosine of 49 equals, remember cosine is adjacent, so adjacent to 49 is x. So it's x over 77, it's the hypotenuse. And to find the y, you're going to use sine, because it's opposite. So sine of 49 equals y over 77. So in the end, you're going to multiply both sides by 77 and get 2 ordered pairs. The x, which you're solving for this, and the y, which you're solving for this. Okay, find the area. So we have a triangle, so we could do 1/2 base times height, but I don't have a base and a height because there's not a 90 marked in here. So you're going to use the formula 1/2 BC sine of A. So it's 1/2 times 4.3 times 6.5 times the sine of 69. Put that in your calculator. And then number 9 is a lateral area of a prism is the perimeter times height. So it's the perimeter of the base. So you're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find that side, which is 5. And so the perimeter is 4 plus 3 plus 5, and the height of the prism is 4. And then number 10, find the lateral area. So lateral area of this is a prism is perimeter times height. So the perimeter, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So it's going to be 8 times 3, which is 24 centimeters for the perimeter. So it's going to be 24 times 9 is your answer. And then make sure you answer centimeters squared. Number 11, find the area of the triangle. The area, it does have a base and a height. It does have a 90-degree angle. So you do area of a triangle equals 1/2 base times height. Area is 1/2 5 times 14. So 35 units squared. And number 10, oh, these are 12? So 12. Name the translation image of OPQ after a reflection over line T and a reflection over line S. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade OPQ. Color it in. Then I'm going to reflect it over line T. So this is my line T. So this shape reflected over line T is going to be over here. So I did that. Then reflect this shape over line S. So reflect this red figure over this line. It's going to be over here. It's going to be XYZ is the answer. So triangle XYZ. Number 13, just find the vector. So you want to write a vector like this that describes each translation. So from going from B to D, what are we doing? We're going right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going right 7 and we're going up 2. Letter B, or to go from E to C, we're going left 4, so it's going to be -4, and then down 2, 3, 4, 5, down 5. So when you're drawing your vectors, you want to make sure to make them look like this. The dotted triangle is an image of the solid. What is the scale factor? So this means that this solid one went first and the dotted one went second. So the solid one is a pre-image. So the scale factor is going to be less than 1 because it's shrinking. So what you can do is you can write the coordinates. I'm going to take this coordinate and this coordinate. So this one is -8, 0. And then this one is -4, 0. So to find the scale factor, you do the image divided by the pre-image. So if this is my image, I'm going to do -4 divided by -8. So the scale factor is 1/2. And then number 15, find the value of x to the nearest degree. Nearest degree means no decimals. So I have a right triangle and I have a side length, angle, and a side length. So I'm going to use SOHCAHTOA. So I'm going to use cosine because I have adjacent. So it's going to be cosine of 29 equals adjacent, which is 16 divided by x. So to solve for x, I'm going to multiply both sides by x and divide both sides by cosine of 29. So x equals 16 divided by cosine of 29. Then you can put that in your calculator and round it to the nearest degree, no decimals.